The movie begins with the Riddler spying and breaking into the house of the mayor of Gotham, Don Mitchell Jr., to kill him during Halloween night. Later that night, Batman, who has been operating for 2 years, shows up and fights with a gang of teenagers that were about to beat up a random stranger. Batman sees the bat signal, and meets with Lieutenant James Gordon, who takes him to the crime scene of the Mayor Mitchell's murder. They start to investigate the scene and find a letter left for the Batman, with a riddle, and a page full of weird symbols. An enraged Commissioner, Pete Savage, forces Batman to leave the scene, and later gives a press conference about the crime. Bruce heads to an abandoned underground subway station owned by Wayne Enterprises, that he uses as his lair. Thanks to a video recording eye contact lens, Bruce can print a copy of the Riddler's letter, and starts working on finding the meaning of the symbols. With Alfred's help, Bruce cracks the code, and is able to recover a thumb drive from one of Mayor Mitchell's cars. Inside the thumbnail, Gordon and Batman see several photos of Mitchell, and a mysterious girl, at the Iceberg Lounge, a nightclub operated by mobster Carmine Falcone's lieutenant, the Penguin. Batman heads to the Penguin's nightclub to ask him about the girl in the photo and if he knows anything about the mayor's death, but the Penguin denies knowing anything. During his conversation with the Penguin, Batman sees Selina Kyle, who works there as a waitress, and recognizes her boots as the same ones that appear in one of Mitchell's photos. Batman follows Selina Kyle to her house, and finds out that the woman of the photos, Annika, is Selina's friend and roommate. While Batman is spying on Selina, she leaves her house dressed as Catwoman, and heads to Mayor Mitchell's house, to recover Annika's passport. Batman confronts Selina and get into a fight, but Batman soon realizes that Selina just wants to protect her friend, and that she doesn't have anything to do with Mitchell's death. When they go back to Selina's place, they find out that someone broke in and kidnapped Annika, thanks to a leaked video where the Riddler tortures Commissioner Savage, and where the Riddler claims that he will unmask the truth about Gotham. Batman discovers that Savage is dead. Later that same night, Batman goes to Gordon to inspect the evidence recovered from Savage's crime scene, where he finds another riddle and a code. While Alfred is working on the code, Batman asks Selina for her help to gain more information, by sending her back to the Iceberg Lounge, and see who else frequents the place. Selina discovers that Savage was on Falcone's payroll, as his district attorney, Gil Colson. After leaving the club, the Riddler abducts Colson. The next day, Bruce attends Mitchell's funeral to look for the Riddler, but soon a car crashes into the building interrupting the funeral. Colson exits the car, and Bruce quickly notices another letter addressed to the Batman taped to Colson's chest. When Gordon sees that Colson has a time collar bomb strapped to his neck, he orders to evacuate the place. Later that same day, Batman arrives the scene and has a video call with the Riddler. Thanks to a phone taped to Colson's hand, the Riddler gives Colson 3 riddles, and if he's not able to answer them correctly within 90 seconds, he threatens to detonate the bomb strapped to his neck. Thanks to the Batman's help, Colson is able to answer the first 2 riddles, but refuses to answer the third, because the answer is the name of an informant, who helped Gotham City Police Department to end Sal Maroni's operation. In an historic drug bust many years ago, the Riddler detonates the bomb, and the blast leaves Batman unconscious. When Batman wakes up, he's surrounded by policemen inside GCPD building, and thanks to Gordon's help, he's able to escape. Later, Alfred cracks the Riddler's second code and Batman deduces that the informant that the Riddler is trying to unmask is the Penguin. Gordon and Batman try to catch him during a drug deal, but before they can move forward, Selina appears into the scene. While Selina is stealing a money bag from one of Falcone's SUVs, Batman confronts her and they find Annika's body in one of the bags. The Penguin realizes that Batman is there to catch him and tries to flee. Batman gets into his Batmobile to chase him, and the pursuit ends with the Penguin being captured. While Gordon and Batman interrogate the Penguin, they realize that he's not the informant, and thanks to the second message left by the Riddler, Batman gets access to an online chat with the Riddler, and he leads both of them to an abandoned orphanage that used to be operated by Bruce's parents. In the orphanage, Gordon and Batman learn that the Riddler was a resident, and because of a grudge that he holds against the Wayne family, the Riddler selects Bruce Wayne as his next victim. Bruce tries to contact Alfred to warn him, but it is too late. Alfred is already hospitalized after opening a letter bomb sent by the Riddler, that was addressed to Bruce. On the next day, Selina contacts Bruce and asks him to meet her. She reveals that she's Falcone's daughter, but she was never officially recognized by him. Selina also asks Batman for his help to capture whoever killed her friend Annika, but he refuses. Later that day, the Riddler leaks a video with evidence alleging that Thomas Wayne, who was running for mayor when he was murdered, hired Falcone to kill a journalist for threatening to reveal embarrassing details about Martha Wayne's history of mental illness. Bruce, who grew up believing his father was morally upstanding, confronts Alfred when he wakes up at the hospital. Alfred confirms to Bruce that his father asked Falcone to intimidate the journalist, but decided to turn Falcone over and confess to the police after learning of the murder. Alfred speculates that Falcone had both Thomas and Martha killed to prevent this, but tells Bruce that he could never know for sure. At the end of their conversation, Bruce sees the bat signal in the sky and heads out to meet Gordon, but when both of them arrive, they realize that Selena was the one that called them. Thanks to a recorded phone call that Annika made to Selena before being killed, Selena learns that Annika was strangled by Falcone, because Mitchell told her that Falcone was the informant. An enraged Selena heads out to the Iceberg Lounge to kill Falcone, but Batman infiltrates the nightclub in time to stop her, telling her that Falcone will go to jail thanks to the recorded phone call that she retrieved. When they are exiting the nightclub, the Riddler shoots and kills Falcone from his apartment, that is located in a nearby building. The police and Batman are able to arrest the Riddler, who is later identified as a forensics accountant that had access to the transactions of a charity trust fund founded by Thomas Wayne. But thanks to the Riddler's notes, Batman learns that after his father's death, Falcone took control of the fund, and he used this money to bribe the majority of GCPD to maintain control over the city. While Batman and the police are searching into the Riddler's apartment, Batman finds a third letter left for him that has a note that says, "See you in hell." Batman goes to visit the Riddler at Arkham Asylum. The Riddler reveals that he was inspired by Batman to unmask the corrupt and save Gotham. In the meantime, the police discover a dark web chat, where the Riddler talked to some of his followers to orchestrate an attack to assassinate the new mayor-elect Bella-Real. Back at Arkham, when Batman says to the Riddler that he does not agree with his methods, an enraged Riddler tells him that his plan is not over yet. Batman heads back to the Riddler's apartment to find more clues, and eventually finds a map beneath the apartment's carpet, carved into the wood floor, that contains the location of several car bombs that the Riddler left behind. The bombs go off and destroy the breakwaters around Gotham, and start to flood the city. A shelter is set up in the indoor arena where Mayor-elect Bella-Real was hosting her celebration speech. The Riddler's followers prepare and start their attack to kill Bella at the arena, but Batman, with the help of Selena, and after a rough fight, he stops them. After hearing a phrase that he normally uses when he confronts criminals from one of the Riddler's followers, Batman realizes that his actions are inspiring the people in the wrong way. He decides to help authorities to rescue the survivors of the flood, and learns that what the city needs is not only someone that the criminals fear, but someone who is a beacon of hope. Batman vows to change his ways, so he can start giving hope to the people of Gotham. At the end of the movie, Selena and Batman meet at Gotham Cemetery. Selena deems Gotham beyond saving, and asks Batman to leave with her. Batman refuses and tells her that he will continue to try saving the city. As they both part ways in their motorcycles, Batman looks Selena through one of his rearview mirrors, until she disappears into the sunrise. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to watch more videos like this one. See you in the next recap. Bye.